Morning. It is a good morning today, unlike last week when we got wet through, but hopefully today it'll be sunshine all day, and it's a new walk, Andrew, a new walk. Difficult to describe the area, but it's off the Crook Road and we're parking here, Cunswick Scar car park. We've parked here many times before. There's a big mast just behind us here, and we're going to walk following the arrows anti-clockwise.
Clockwise?
Every time I get
Every time? It's a good job I'm here sometimes.
I'm very consistent.
Good job, yeah, you are.
Consistent,
yeah, I suppose so,
yes. We're going to walk in this direction over to the what coast would that be? West coast, and then north. And this is the, I'll turn over here, it's a better map. This is the Crook Road, and we were going to park here, as you can see, but it was iffy, and so we've chosen to park on this car park, and we carry on, eventually joining the Scar and walking along the Scar back to the cars which are here. So it's 6 miles.
And a bit now, six and a bit, because that was 6 and we've added a bit on it.
Yeah, 6 miles and we've added, yeah.
Right, and there are 11 of us. 8 of us here already. Some nice views coming up. Bit of cloud. Weather forecast is favourable. There's a lot of blue sky about as well. I'm just waiting for another car with 3 to come, and then we'll be off. So this is the car park that we've left, and we're now setting off up this little track through the woods. On the start of the walk, this is a little bit extra. As Bernard explained, we were supposed to be parking at the north end of the walk, but the parking facilities up there weren't all that good, so we've come down to the south, and it just means that there's a little extra bit on here to get onto the circuit of the walk, which hopefully will soon start. There's Bob just doing a little bit of examining and assessing of the work that's being done. He'll probably stay here all day now and then just meet us back at the car. But a couple of fellas re-walling. Yeah. So this is the view that we're faced with at the moment, and we're just consulting maps and trying all sorts of things. It's probably it might be the Kentmere around. Oh, we're saying Fairfield Horseshoe, and then Helvellyn just above the tree there in the background. Slightly different views. We've not got the Coniston and the Langdales today yet. Sure we will do, but it's lovely over here. So I don't know, we're still trying to work out where that is, be it Fairfield or Kentmere. We're not too sure. Fairfield's winning at the moment, still round Helvellyn, and then coming round now, and we can just about at light grey make out the Langdales, and then all the way around here to Coniston and whatever.
No, we're not going to.
Right, I'm doing it now. Come on, Bernard, put it back together again. Don't break it.
Okay. Now,
can you lift it?
I've got to use a little bit of geography here.
Yeah, of course. It won't fit any other way.
There we are. We know which way we're going now.
That makes a change. So this is the footpath narrowed down somewhat now here. No room to pass. People talking and you can't get past them. So.
We didn't know it was your car, Ken. That's why we drove past. I thought, oh, somebody's already beat us to it. You would have stayed where I was with Ken.
This is a bit of a lakeland track, but it's good underfoot. So it's obviously been a well trodden or well made path in the past, and it's very narrow, as you can see. Fortunately, not too many nettles. We're just having a few consultations going on here as to where exactly we are, but we're just coming along the south part of the walk, south part of the square, and then this is over towards Coniston. But as you can see, the clouds have come in. We're alright here. I think it's not bad at all. A bit of wild camping going on here. So we just had 11s here. Clouds coming in. It's nice, pleasantly warm. It's not cold, but as I said, there's a bit of grey cloud about. Farmers brought a load of feed out for the cows over here. We're going to walk past there, all chowing away now, and we're moving on round the bottom part of the walk. There's some angry sheep round here today. They're really growling at us. I don't know what we've been doing to them. There you go, they're off again. And they've just been kicked off the feeding station because all the cows are around it now. Sheep were on it when we first got to 11s. Cows are on it now. And then there's just grouchy sheep now. Listen to them. Oh dear me. Grouch, grouch. And then in the middle of nowhere, you just get a lovely garden like this. That beautiful little, well kept, right in the middle of nowhere, like I say. And this is the secluded building from the other side. That's the hill we've just come down to get down to it. There's a little beck down at the bottom. It's beautiful. Beautiful. What a lovely little place. No, they're still grousing at us. Look at them, they're everywhere here. But, as they say, there's a black sheep in every family. That one's dark brown, but it's still the odd one out. Well, after a bit of toing and froing up and down this hill, which we've seemed to have been here for about 20 minutes now, the two parties of B Party are coming back together and meeting up again now. We've been one way up there and down there, they've been up there and back up there and round there and over there, so we're going to meet up with them and then carry on, hopefully on the right road. Well, we've just had lunch and now we're setting off, and this is we're setting off on Chapel Lane as it's marked on the map, and we're on it now. This is it, Chapel Lane. It doesn't look much of a lane. Some still packing up the lunch bags and what have you. Eddie declared a bit of UDI and went off his own following a mountain bike, but we're only about a third of the way round. It's time's cracking on, and we've, whilst it's been a nice walk, it's been weird. It's we seem to have been walking for a long time, and we're only about a third of the way round on the map, so I think there might be some discussions soon about shortening or diverting if we can. So there's an alternative way here, through here, where Ken's coming around the other side of that building. You can't quite see. And then over the cattle grid here. There we go. What you meet on a hike with the bee party in the lakes. Eddie's doing his best to keep him busy.
Are we on the telly?
Not yet, you could be. You can't eat blackberry flowers, by the way.
Oh!
It's the berries you need.
Yeah.
Well, the mast over there is where we started from this morning. That's where the cars are parked. It's nice now, lovely blue sky now, coming all the way around. All the way around, lakes are over the walls, and we're just carrying on down this path for a bit longer. And it's going really nicely now. Walked some distance, we've walked about 4.5 miles, and we're still not 2/3 of the way around, so it's a long walk for us this today. And now we're off the road again, still sticking to a decent path, heading for called Felgate Farm, a bit of a bridle way, a bit of a footpath, and then we're going to make a decision as to whether we cut it short or continue the long way around. Well, we've just had 2 o'clocks and we've walked out. I've come out with Ken. We're just walked ahead a little bit. Lovely farmhouse. Look at that lovely view. Beautiful view across the lakes there. Lake District Fells. A lovely part of the world.
Which is where
this is Cunsmere Hall, I've just been advised. Just part of the way back. We're heading back towards that radio mast or whatever it is there, telephone mast on the hillside. And now we're just getting a few views across to Coniston and Wetherlam and so on and so forth. Lovely afternoon now, lovely. Just right, a bit of cloud, bit of breeze, some sunshine. So we're nearing the end of the walk. This is what we came out on this morning. Weather's improved dramatically. Look at that now. Fabulous. Across Coniston and Wetherlam, over to the Langdales, Fairfield, wherever. We never did decide where it was, but it's beautiful out here today. Lovely blue sky now, nice breeze, just gently at our backs blowing us home. It's absolutely glorious. As I said before, I'll say it again, this is England. And then this is just bringing it round the other side. We've come over, we're on the Scar now, on Scout Scar, heading back towards the car park. Howgill's over there behind the telegraph pole, and then you're over to I don't know where we're looking over to here now.
Howgill's.
It's nice though, isn't that nice? So here we are, horseflies considered, all horseflies considered and everything else. Lovely day, hot now, sun's come out with a vengeance. It's finally a summer's day and we're back at the car park, having done quite a few miles on a hot day, but very enjoyable. So if you want to tune in, we'll see you next week.